breaking it down, play by play, eye to eye. Stats on the board, heat in the booth, fast takes, deep dives, searching for truth. From the court to the field, it's precision we bring. With a mic and a metric, we dissect everything. Analytics, this, where the game gets real. Feel the data, hear the steel. Crunching numbers, calling plays. Running hot takes every day. Beyond the highlights, behind the scenes, we break it down, no in-betweens. Legacy, power, tactics, and grit. If it's in the game, we're talking it. Analytics, this, say it loud.
Okay, good. I got my Ricola ready now. You know it's on. Got my Ricola.
Whoa. Analytics this. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening,
Hello.
Posh. It is
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. It is Friday night. It is 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It is time for Analytics This on the Stu Spark Network. I am Lou Marconi at lmarconi251 on Instagram, at lmarconi1973 on X. My friend and co-host, Posh Clevelander, at Posh_Clevelander on X. How are you?
I am awesome. Happy Friday. I am recovering. I am recovering from football withdrawals. We've got some hope. We've got some movement with spring football. We've got hope in the horizon. I will
Yeah.
get through
Exactly. The Chicago Bears are moving to Indiana. I got some JOK news to talk about.
Okay. I
We can
didn't
talk
know
about
this.
that.
Okay, good.
And yeah, just it's not major, but I'm just going to tell you just something I heard through the grapevine. And
Okay.
talk more of the Brown stuff because there's some trade scenarios that have been popping up. And I was just telling, we had to check on a story before we came on the air having to do with the Columbus Aviators. We got UFL stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And it turns out
Oh,
it wasn't
God.
even true.
Yeah,
I said,
let's
all
talk
right,
about
let's
that.
check. I tried to verify this, see if it was true, and it wasn't.
Yes.
But Cam Cade from UFF, I heard, no, just not. He's not signing with the Aviators. He could, but he hasn't yet. So
He's he's a character. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, guys.
of course, absolutely. So let's get into it a little bit. Let me just kind of just say something because I go on my rants sometimes and people just that's what I notice the audience is kind of like, oh great, he's pissed. I'm not really so much angry this time, where it's just kind of like, really, Todd Monken completed his coaching staff today.
Okay.
So guys that were on Schwartz's defensive staff that were position coaches were basically promoted to coordinators, the defensive backs coach and the linebackers coach. I want to see at least one move done before free agency starts, and I want to see Devin Bush re-signed. I want to see that. But I think the first negative thing that came out of people's mouths say, well, if you have a good defensive year, these coaches are going to get poached. Any organization that has good seasons has that happen. So let's focus on having a good defensive season first. There's also a thing about the over and under 6.5 wins in Vegas. And I want to play that schedule game like we did last time. Just asking you, just before anything even starts, is where we're at now, where these teams are at now. If the games were played, where do you think we would be? So let's play that, and we'll talk about the UFL. We'll go through that. But I wanted to point something out to Mr. Greg Brenda that tweeted. I'm paraphrasing his tweet, which was a lot of Browns talk, sports talk radio, podcasts, tweets, posts, whatever. A lot of Browns talk, a lot of stuff. Wyatt Teller, looks like he's going to go, which we kind of saw that. Batonio will probably retire, but they're delaying it. And, this whole line is going to be revamped. Yeah, the whole offensive line is going to be revamped. Whether it's better or not, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But Greg Brenda posted something like, what's with all this Browns talk? Like he didn't understand. He didn't get it. The team sucks. What's with all this Browns talk? Okay. You want to know what's with all this Browns talk? Do you want to know why? Because people care. Because we care. We've cared. We've cared for years. We've cared for decades. Cleveland is a Browns town. It always will be. So let's get that through your thick fucking skulls. That's why. Because we care. It's the top team in this city. Not the top most successful. It had the most championships. It has 8. Okay? But it hasn't been that successful lately, and there's a reason for it. There's a reason why these things happen. People just say, this is where we're at, but they don't say why. They don't go into, they just start the story in the middle. So I'm not even going to get into that this time. The reason why, because people talk about it. Why do you think people post and talk about Shedeur Sanders? People click on it. It gets engagement. We're here to get an audience. We're here to have engagement. That's why. It's not because of anything else. So, Posh, that's my thing. So, and all these negative Nellies, you can have all the fun you want. We didn't even start free agency yet. We didn't even have the combine yet. We didn't even have the draft yet. And everybody's ready to say, oh, this sucks. Stop. People, how do you get out of bed in the morning? I swear to God. Posh, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. A 5-12, you know, it's like
That's
something
about
I
where
just
people
want.
thought we were.
Exactly. And it's like, what is there ever a day that some of these people, it's like, can you not have Shedeur or the Browns out of your mouth, you know? And the reason why, and the guy is talking about why do we care? We care about our kids. You know, we are a fan base that tailgate a softball tournament, a celebrity, our Browns celebrity game that we do every summer that's sponsored by a Browns player. Browns fans tailgate it. They pack up food and tailgate it. And there's no football being played, guys. There's no football being played. This
We
is the
tailgated a
Browns.
softball game by David Njoku, who's probably leaving too. He's on his
Yeah,
way
he
out.
probably did too. Yeah, but every year, guys, in case you guys don't know, there's an organization that helps a player to facilitate it, guys. So even if Njoku moves on, there's any player can pick it up and do it. So
Absolutely.
because previously Baker Mayfield sponsored it,
It
but
could be it could be Harold Fanon, could be
it
Dylan
will be
Sampson,
huge if Shador does
could
it.
be
It will
Shador.
be huge.
I think if they did Shador, it would break. Shador, and since Shador
It would
Sanders has
break
come here,
records.
he's done great work in the community. He's a good kid. I hate to say kid because he's in his early 20s. He's a good guy. I have no
I will
reason.
forever call him kid because I got that
I say
cute
kid
short
because I'm
little
30 years
interview.
older than him. That's why I say
Yeah.
kid. Here's
Just
something
look
else.
at his smile. He has that dynamic, that smile, an easygoing smile. He got the best traits of Dion is cocky. Dion is cocky, but he got that lesser cocky, smiley, more engaging, friendlier trait of Dion. That's what it is. Dion and Shiloh got that little bit more charismatic, easygoing trait, less sharp of an edge than Dion. And that's what everyone has gravitated to their charisma about them.
Speaking of Shador, do you remember the big hubbub before the draft was that he was interviewing with the Giants and they gave him a playbook and they had some things that were wrong with it and they kind of wanted him to come in prepared and be ready to take a test for the Giants to do that. Now,
I remember
when the
that.
Browns have their coaches do something to show a plan and to be prepared for the interview for their organization, that's a bad thing. But for the Giants to pull what they did to do pretty much the same thing with a quarterback draft prospect, that's a good thing. So let's just
And I love how there is a Bible verse that says, a soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words turn up anger. And he never he never responded to all of this. And finally, we know the truth came out of all of that, all of the lies, all of the things they said. The truth has come out. And I'm not a Shador worshiper. I'm not in the Shador cult. I'm just like you. See facts the way they are. I'm balanced.
Enlighten me on that truth, because I've heard different versions of what happened. Please enlighten me on that truth, Posh.
The truth that finally came out is that he didn't have that. They did not have to. He was prepared. He was prepared. It's just that he wasn't perfectly answering those questions. So, you know how when people lie, there's like a half truth and half start to it. He did come prepared for them to ask questions, but he wasn't perfectly responding to every question they asked. So it was better for them to say, oh, he was totally not prepared. He didn't come out prepared. But he did come prepared with some answers and whatever.
And all those Giants coaches are no longer. All those Giants coaches are gone. So
exactly. So if they were articulate, they would still have a job.
yeah.
I know who still has his job.
Well,
He
no,
probably
I
wouldn't
just.
play
So, I mean,
Shador.
I roll my eyes when I hear it, and pretty much that's the reason why he dropped off as far down as he did, because he could have easily went in the second or third round. Taking him in the fifth round and getting a second or third round talent quarterback in the fifth round is high value. So that's why we took him.
We'll see.
All right. Well, you kind of just see where I'm coming from on this, where it's just like, this isn't silly season; it's bullshit season.
Yes.
The
And
reason. Go
I
ahead.
got caught up right before the show. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it.
What you talking about with the UFL stuff or the
Yes.
Aviators? Yeah, well, that's
Yes.
fine. That's fine. I kind of was like, whoa. I was a little bit surprised when I saw it too, and I went, let's check it out, because you even said you were skeptical when you first sent it to me. I remember that. Yeah, Cam Cade's not yet signed with the Aviators. He hasn't done it yet, but it's been reported at places, so it's just not the case at this time. Let's just clear that out. Before we get to that, the JOK stuff that I heard, okay? I've heard this on several different places. He is having trouble getting cleared medically to come back.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm
good.
hearing.
Okay.
So he could get cleared eventually, but that's what the holdup is.
Okay.
The doctors aren't
So,
clearing him yet.
okay. So nursing wise, medical. Let me put on my nurse's hat wise
Go
a
ahead.
little bit.
That's why I
here.
figured I'd bring it up to you. You're the
Okay.
medical professional here.
Okay.
I've just got
So
the veins. I just got the veins. That's all.
no, you just got the veins. So doctors and nurses, this JOK is a high profile person. Okay, so you don't want to put him out on the field unless he is good to go, because if he goes out there and hurts himself, everyone's going to say, what hospital or doctor gave him the okay to go out there?
Oh, of
So,
course.
okay, so they're not, those doctors and nurses, they don't want him. They're sitting around their table. That hospital team, they are like making sure that he is good to go, healthy before he leaves, before he can release. That is their that is their reputation on the line, And I wouldn't. It's like if I was the nurse taking care. If I was like a team doctor or team nurse on the Browns, I would be scared for Miles even to go visit Chloe. I would be like, okay, are you going near slope? Okay, you know what I mean? You're not going skiing. You're not even going on a bunny slope, Miles, right? Right? You know, you're very protective of them. And so I can imagine the staff, just really up at night, around that table, interdisciplinary team, putting their heads together about JOK.
Yeah, they're not going to throw him out there unless he's medically cleared. No team. The team. He's a human being, and we're not going to do that. So, just want him to get healthy, get well, and hopefully we'll see him back on the field. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I heard was that it's just about him getting medically cleared to come back. And I don't know if that's what they're waiting on. Do they expect him to recover? That I don't know. It's pretty nebulous at this point, but that's what I was hearing.
It's pretty traumatic. If I was on the medical team, though, I would want him to start getting ready mentally for it because
Yeah.
that is traumatic. You know, getting used to being out in that field, the mental aspect of having a man run towards you. U of L has cameras, guys, that let you see how it feels to have a man run towards you at, at the speed of a freight train. He needs to maybe adjust that way mentally before even strapping out on pads. So.
Of course. And I was going to say this, and I'm saying this as best as I can, is that I was at the game. When he got run over by Derrick Henry, and it was just devastating to see it live because everybody's like, whoa, and he got carried off. It's a dangerous game. He is undersized, but he played amazing. He played great. And it's tough. It's tough when that happens to him. So my point being is that, guys, let's not get our hopes up too high that he's going to come back anytime soon. Because if he can't get medically cleared and it's been over a year and it's still that nebulous, it's kind of iffy. I think he might be retiring if I was putting money on it. Also, I got to say that I was wrong on something because I thought Tarver was going to be the new defensive coordinator. Instead, he got promoted to run game coordinator, and the Rutenberg, the defensive coordinator from the Falcons, guy from the assistant coach from the Falcons, became our defensive coordinator. Which they made the hire, they made the decision. Everybody can rest easy now. We have coaches in place, so it's not the end of the world. Jim Schwartz is taking the year off, so. I think.
And Nathan Steelhouse is Nathan Steelhouse.
As far as I know, he's still with the Rams. Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't heard of anything else.
He's moved up. I think he's moved up to play calling, to
What's
OC.
that?
He's moved up to play OC.
He moved up to OC. He's calling plays. Okay.
He's calling plays.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, he's calling plays.
Well, like I said, we've got it's not silly season. This right now, because wait till just before the draft, it's bullshit season. Because I told you, I was messaging you. There was videos. Somebody. This is how this works. You got to understand the nature of what we do. Somebody will come out and they'll say something. Well, this person said this, so we're going to talk about it. This guy was talking about Houston Texans trading C.J. Stroud to the Browns. And I was hearing, all it would take is the 24th overall pick. C.J. Stroud was taken second overall 3 years ago. Houston would want a lot more than just a 24th overall pick in the draft floor. They had nobody else at quarterback. Why would they do that today?
Yeah.
How are they going to replace him? They're not. He had a bad playoff game. Yeah, he did.
Yes. They would not. Yeah.
But everybody is saying this, and it made absolutely no sense. It wasn't going to happen. I think the Houston beat reporter, John McClain himself, even said no. He said it's not going to happen.
Nonsense.
So it's complete nonsense. It was BS.
Yes.
Hearing other trades where we would trade with Dallas, and we'd end up with 3 first-round picks because we'd give up our second and our first, but we'd have the 12th, 20th, and 24th. Would that happen? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I highly doubt it. But that one I doubt. These trades right now, there's no reason. So, what do you think?
They're saying that we're going to have the first since the 70s. The entire old line is going to be free agency. Did you see that?
Yeah. If Bitonio retires, yes. Which it looks like he's going to. I saw that. Yeah, you don't think they have a plan? You don't think they have an idea what they're going to do?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they have an idea what they're going to dude. They didn't. It's like we just know about it now, but they saw this coming. They knew what their salary cap was. They knew what the
Yeah,
contracts
and
was.
I think the Browns is the place to be. If I was free agency, I would be like, yes, I would want to. I have the chance to work with Shador. I have a chance to work with. Hey, I'll ask how Hey, how's Deshaun doing? Hey, this guy's the limit. If I was free agency, a lineman, heck yeah, you know.
Yeah, if you get paid, why not? I could see they're talking about the Baltimore center that's going to be a free agent. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. No offense to Teller, I really appreciate what he's done, but he hasn't been the same the last 2 years. Neither is Batonio. I mean, these
No,
guys are
yeah,
starting to fall off.
yeah.
They need to do this. DeJuan Jones just needs to stay healthy. He probably will be back, but he
Okay.
can't stay. He can't
You
stay
stay
healthy.
healthy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's his knees. When we got him, just using my nursing assessment, he's built like a giraffe. It's hard. He's tall and he's got a lot. And I was proud. To see him lose all that weight. That was very motivating for me,
Yeah.
on my continued weight loss journey to see him lose all that weight, but it's hard when you're built. He's a husky built man and he's on that knee. It's hard like that. And then men are going to go after you. Just looking at him, it was it's high risk for him. Um,
Right.
I want us to. So, do you want? It's like the chicken before the egg. Do you want to go into the draft and then get your free agency, or do you want to get your free agency first? Is free
I
agency open
I
now? What's the timeline?
no, it doesn't. March 12th, I think, is the date.
March 12th is free agency. Okay.
Right. So we're a few weeks away from that. What I think they're going to do
Okay.
is they're going to trades and free agency is going to fill as many needs as possible before the
Okay.
draft.
Okay.
That's what they're going to try to do. They don't want to go into the draft saying we got to draft this guy at this spot because we need somebody for this spot.
Okay.
They don't want to draft for need. They want to draft the best player. They want to draft at the best value at that position. They think
Okay.
based on their evaluation. So that's what I think they're going to do. But what do you? I mean, you tell me what you think.
I was asking you because there's some players that I see could work in the in the draft.
Oh.
So I was wondering, I didn't know whether it would be good to either wait to the draft before you would talk to a free agency, or would you go after them before
Picture-
you would go in the draft?
Picture this defense, okay? They picture this defense. They fill the needs as many as they can with free agency and trades before the draft. They re-sign Devin Bush, and they draft Caleb Downs for safety because that's the one spot that we have in the defense that we need. Everybody else in the defense is set. You put Caleb Downs in that defense as re-signed Downs. You know how crazy that defense would be? You have an average offense with that defense. Yeah, that's just. But everybody's expecting us to take a receiver or a tackle, which you don't know. You really don't know. And also, if Caleb Downs is there, he's this phenomenal athlete you can have playing safety for you with Grant Delpit.
Gosh, that's
With
that's
Denzel
lights
Ward
out.
and Tyson Campbell. Okay, look at that.
Yeah.
That's your secondary.
Yeah.
Then you'll have Schlesinger, Bush.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking about what you have there, including
Yeah.
Myles Garrett, defensive line with Mason Graham. I mean,
Yes. Lights out.
yeah, the defense looks to be in really good shape. It's just they're going to have a heavy investment in the offense, which I would believe them when they say that they're going to be spending trades and free agency on that. So let's see
Yes.
what they do. That 6.5 game. Let's play that game for a little bit, and then we'll do
Okay.
the NFL. That 6.5 game, over and under. What are you saying right now? Just nothing's changed yet. I mean, they're going to work to improve. But go ahead.
600. I don't know how healthy Deshaun is. That's what it's not automatic that Shador is playing. You know what I mean? So that's I don't know about our quarterback position. So that's why I can't say. I don't know. I don't know because it's not automatic if he's playing or not. That's why I can't.
Let's just say that he is.
Okay, let's say that. Okay,
We won
Let's
5
say
games
that-
last year with one of the worst offenses in the league in this defense.
Mm-hmm.
We won 5. They're saying,
Okay.
are we going to be good enough to win 2 more or not?
I say we are. I say we're going 8. Are we doing 18 games next year?
17.
So we're doing 17. Okay.
Okay, so you got 6 divisional games. You got
We
6.
got 8. We got 8 games next year.
You think we got 8 wins? Okay, let me
We
just
got
say,
8 wins next
you
year.
got your
Yeah.
6 divisional games. Can we win 3 of them? Can we legitimately win 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay, and that's not just being a homer. That's just looking at it
Because
as it is.
we're getting both of the Steelers games. We're
Okay.
getting both of the Steelers games.
Yeah, because I'm not. I'll see what Pittsburgh does in the offseason, see what Baltimore, see what Cincinnati
We're breaking the
does.
curse.
I don't think we don't have a curse. We beat them in 2021, January 2021 in the playoffs. Yeah, drink some water. You okay?
You're making me laugh.
I made you laugh while you're taking a drink of water. Okay, so you got okay the 6 games, 3 divisional wins out of 6 games. That can be done. All right. You've got the AFC North. No, AFC South. Excuse me. AFC South. We go to Tennessee. And we go to Jacksonville. We have Indianapolis and Houston here. Okay. Can we win 2 of those games?
I got 3.
You say we're winning 3 of those games.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Flex says go. He says I'm going 9-10 games. So plus 6-5. I'm optimistic. Okay. So you're saying 3. So that's 6 wins right there. I'm saying at least 2.
Okay.
Saying at least 2. All right. Then we got the NFC South, which means we have Carolina here. And the Falcons here with Kevin Stefanski.
Okay. One of those games are a crazy game. There's always a crazy game that we should win that you don't win. Always throw that in the loop.
Then we go to Tampa and play Baker Mayfield. And I think we're going to Paris to play the Saints.
Okay.
Nothing's
Let's cancel
official
the Paris game. Let's say let's give up the Paris game.
Give it up.
Yeah, let's just say we don't win the Paris game. Let's just say let's just go there and eat
All
some
right.
croissants.
So do you think? I think we win.
Have some fun.
I think
Yeah.
we win 2 of those. That's 2.
2.
Okay, that's 2. So okay. So you have them right there with that as 8 wins. I have them at 7.
Okay.
There's 3 games left. 3.
Okay.
2 of them are on the road, and they both go to New York. They play the Jets and they play the Giants.
Okay. One of those is a crazy win that you didn't expect, and one of them's a crazy loss.
He said no win. No, you mean no comma winning in Paris, Flex?
Less air miles.
They're back.
Oh gosh. Okay. But we're winning the Giants game. We're losing the Jets game.
Okay. So and then you got one more. So right
What is
there,
that?
you are at 9 wins, and if I agree with you there, I say we can win 2 of those, at least one of those. If I agree with you there, okay. That puts I'm at 8 and you're at 9. 1 game
Okay.
left.
What is that?
At home against the Raiders. Huntington Bank Field Raiders.
Let's say we don't win that game because
Okay.
Let's say we don't win that game.
I say we
They
do. I
rise
say we
above.
do. So you and I just right now just go play in the schedule game. A
Uh-huh.
lot can change between now and then, and so much can change by the time these games are
Mm-hmm.
played. This is just hyperbole. Just looking at it. I think that's a winnable game at home against
Mm-hmm.
the Raiders because we beat them in Las Vegas last year easily. But they could
Let's
be
say
better.
Mendoza. Mendoza.
But
Let's
he
say
doesn't
Mendoza.
have a fucking line, so don't matter.
But he's touched by God. He's
Yes,
touched by touched by an angel.
He's done a lot of good stuff. Trust me, I like him.
He's touched by an
If
angel.
we had the
I
first,
want to do this for my mama. My mama that has MS.
if we had the first
love
overall
that
pick,
kid.
we'd take him. If we had the first overall pick, we'd take him in a heartbeat. So anyway, that's not even the thing right there. It's just I say so. We're both at 9 wins. We just have different ways of getting there. We're both at 9 wins. That's just looking at it. I mean, it can be done with this defense, and if they make the right moves with the offense and make it average offense with that defense. Average. Not talking. Doesn't have to be great. Doesn't have to be, the greatest show on turf. Back when the Rams were playing, back then when they had Marshall Faulk, and I was a kid.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
St. Louis loved yeah, those were the memories here.
Those were the
St. Louis.
memories, but
I wasn't here for that. I wasn't here. I was still
okay.
in Cleveland.
But you
Ohio.
don't. But you see what I'm saying? Just with an average
Yeah.
offense, it's doable. So that's why
Yeah.
I just looking at the schedule, and it's hard to win games in the NFL. It is really hard. And that schedule, I mean, they don't have to go to the West Coast. They might not be going to Paris. That's just kind of the rumor. Nothing has been officially announced.
Well, here's
Has
the
it, or
thing,
has
though.
it been? Or has it been?
It hasn't been officially announced. But here's the thing. For those of us that love Shadur, okay, as soon as the season ended, I always thought it was weird that Shadur and his brother popped up in Paris. I'm like, why Paris? It was like really secretive. And he usually Shadur and his team videotape his exploits, and they did, okay, but it wasn't a lot of footage. It was like 4 things of footage, okay, and I remember literally saying, what is he doing in Paris? Why is he in Paris? So there's rumors that maybe that's what he was doing, shooting a commercial in Paris. Maybe that's why.
For
So
that?
we'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find
Oh,
out because
yeah.
as soon as the season ended, this man was in Paris, and I just love the fact that he timed everything to meet Monken, to shake Monken's hand. That's what I thought was awesome. He's
Well, we got Flex saying Browns win in Paris. Okay.
one in Paris. Browns
That's
won in
perfectly
Paris.
fine. Browns win in Paris. All right, let's see. Yeah,
Who are we supposed to be playing? And what were the rumors? Who are we
we're
supposed to
playing
be
the
playing?
Saints. We're playing the
Saints.
Saints.
Oh yeah, the French. Yeah,
Yeah. So this is
The
the
French
French.
effect.
This.
the French.
With the
effect.
tri-floor and everything.
Oh gosh, our players are gonna gain weight. Our players are gonna eat. But no, they're supposed to say the food is like such a way you don't, but you gotta walk around. But yeah, our players are gonna gain weight.
Who knows? Who knows?
They're,
But,
I know.
But yeah, the schedule game it can't be like so. I think he said Flex has 9 to 10 games. We each have 9. We're just looking at it objectively. I'm not trying to look at it like rose-colored glasses. I said 7 wins last year, but I thought the offense was going to be better than what we had. And if we
But
had
now, yeah, with us getting free agency, I'm sorry to see Batonio tell her go. I definitely
I
think
got to see what they do for the line. I got to see what they do on offense overall. I got to see what's going. I think they're going to be a younger team. And
Yes.
they're going to be teaching.
Yes.
They're not trying to. They're not going to try to. They're not saying they're being they're not trying to contend necessarily this year,
Hmm.
or maybe next year, maybe, but they're going to have a lot of younger guys. So
Hmm. They need experience. I just want them to be able to hold the line, to not have energy, give Shador time, give
yeah,
Deshaun time, because even Deshaun is going to need time. Yeah, that is right. Deshaun is going to need some time. Deshaun is going to need time like a rookie if he's coming back. I really think that. I really
yeah.
think that.
Well,
Deshaun doesn't understand that.
I got a score update
Yeah.
for the Cavs Hornets. The Cavs defeated the Hornets 118 to 113.
I feel like we were just together before and they were playing the Hornets.
Yeah, that was well.
I
Last
swear.
week was no. This was tonight.
Uh-huh.
Cavs beat the Hornets 118 to 113. Let me
Hmm.
kind of go over some things here. They've had the best record in the NBA since December 29th. They haven't
Okay.
lost a game since the trade. Let's see how.
And they're gonna be honoring Miles real soon.
That's going to be Tuesday. Tuesday at
Okay.
home against the Knicks. Yep.
I want to watch
They
that on
they go to
TV.
Oklahoma City on Sunday at 1 o'clock. They're playing the Thunder. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me just sit there. I'm just gonna look at this. So they have
And
one,
guys,
two,
follow
three, four,
one
five,
on a
six, seven.
basketball note, guys. Follow Tulsa basketball. My son's half brother, Ade, Zero. Follow Tulsa men's basketball if you got a chance to. Yeah, my son's brother, my son's half brother.
They,
I
they've,
helped
they've
raise.
won 7 in a row and 12 out of their last 14. The
Wow.
Cavs. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
this team's playing excellent basketball right now. So I thought
Alrighty.
I'd bring that up. So hey, we could be here in June talking about these guys.
Uh-huh.
I
I
said it.
wonder, I wonder if, now, I wonder, allow me to be a girl, guys, but I wonder if Chloe gonna be there Tuesday
Of
night
course,
with
of course.
Miles. Is
Yes.
she done with her Olympic run? Yes.
I don't know when that's over. I think soon.
Yeah.
I would think it's
Yeah.
soon. I would think it's soon.
Uh-huh.
So hey, since we're here now, we got to that point now. Go ahead and lay us on with some UFL news, and we'll wrap up.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, let's backtrack a minute. Miles proposed to Chloe on the slopes.
I told you about that last week. Don't you remember?
I
You
know,
girled
yes,
out.
you told me, but the more pictures came out. More pictures came out. It
Yeah,
actually the picture to on him on bended knee came
yeah,
out this week and
yeah.
on
He
the
asked her to
slope.
marry him. Yeah,
Yes, yes. So okay, so I'm sorry. I had needed a minute to do a girl scream. Okay. So anyway, so UFL news. Okay, so UFL news. Football withdrawal is over, guys. Only a week. Only a week. So UFL news, guys. The players, they did a staggered arrival to camp and a staggered drop of their arrivals. UFL, so the UFL teams that are all in Arlington, they have different buildings that they will meet and practice in. They have different buildings that they'll do their classwork or work in. And but the players are all down in Arlington, and as you know, they'll when the season starts, they'll fly out and then they'll fly back. But the players will be in Arlington doing book work and drills. UFL training camp has arrived. Before the players arrived, the UFL spoke with Mark Rapol spoke with the coaches. He can cuss. He met with the coaches. They had like a little dinner, and the coaches, they did like their book work, or sort of like a teacher's prep day actually, because after they had dinner, they were expected to work on playbooks and get organized before the players joined them. I do believe quarterbacks met the day before also too. But UFL news, there's some pieces and parts moving, so lots happening there. So there is going to, I haven't heard there's going to be a cut day. Sometimes there is a cut day before the actual start. But March 27th, we'll be looking out there.
that's
So
that's
there'll be
opening
some
week, right? Opening weekend is March 27th.
Opening
Okay.
week, March 27th. And throughout the season, there is football on Fridays. You will have football on Friday. There is some controversy. There is going to be some UFL games by some of the Battlehawks on Tuesdays. Yes, you will sometimes have football on Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah.
that's cool. Just to give you a little more, since December 29th, the Cavaliers' record is 21 and 5. 21 and 5. And let's look at the standings. They were the third seed for the playoffs. They're tied for the third seed with the Knicks. They won tonight. They're only like a game and a half behind Boston for the second seed. So I'm guessing they're gonna be, and they're maybe 5 games back of the Pistons. And the record right now okay, there's 26 games left in the season.
Oh,
So more than likely they'll get the number 2 seed in the playoffs.
oh my
They'll
gosh.
probably end up playing Orlando in the first round if that's the way it looks.
How do they play? Their joints, their knees. I'm just thinking about it from a medical perspective. How do basketball players do this? I
They
mean,
just keep
their
doing it.
joints, their knees, they're jumping up and down. No wonder why Kevin Durant looks the way he does. 0 negative % body fat. I mean, what? What?
Those guys are some of the best athletes in the world. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. They look more malnourished than the soccer players. They really do.
Well, also too, I just want to circle back to the Browns real quick with salary cap. So they're supposed to get an insurance payout from Lloyd's of London for the Deshaun contract, which will give them $44 million in cap relief. It's expected for them to have at least $70 to $100 million in salary cap and money
Okay.
to spend on free agency.
I'm worried that somebody's going to nickel and dime Jim Haslam. I'm not happy. I'm not going to be happy until
Who would
you
nickel and
DM.
dime a multi-billionaire
I
like
know,
him?
but I'm worried. I'm not going to be happy until you DM me and say that Jimmy Haslam has his money, Posh. You know, because I'm worried that there's going to be something, something is going to be happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm worried that somebody's going to try to nickel and dime Jimmy Haslam or try to hesitate with his money. You know what I mean?
We'll have to wait and
With
see.
that policy or something.
We'll see. But I appreciate it. So, but nickel and dime Haslam, fine. They're just going to try to hold them up for more money. I think. No, I think as an organization, let's just see what they do. I also want to see what's key too is like what Baltimore does, what Pittsburgh does, and what Cincinnati does, or what they don't do. So if they, because I just kind of look at how Pittsburgh is doing things. It looks like they're going to run back what they have. It looks like that's what they're going to do. With the McCarthy hiring shows like, hey, we're going to run back what we got, and we're going to, we're going to try to get into the playoffs, and we're going to be good enough to make the playoffs, and that could be it. That could be where they're kind of stuck at. Cincinnati is not going to spend the money because they don't have it, and Baltimore, it depends. I mean, really, without Lamar Jackson, they're a horrible team. No, really, what?
The way he said that. Just the way
Well, I
he
mean,
said
did you see how bad they looked when he didn't play? Well, they brought in Ty Huntley. They had to bring in Ty Huntley because they had these other guys that were playing quarterback. It was just awful. It was terrible. I mean, yeah. So, like I said, Lamar Jackson is their X factor. So we'll have to see. No, we'll just see what they do. We'll
not
see.
an X factor. We all know. We all know.
He is the factor. I mean, he's their guy.
Exactly.
Well, I think
Exactly.
too. I mean, it depends. I mean, Derrick Henry's getting older. I mean, Pittsburgh's defense is getting older. We'll have to see. So, liked by Erica. Somebody named Erica on X liked the show.
Oh,
Erica,
okay.
Erica, thank you. Let me see.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Erica. We appreciate it. And Lysandra, I hope you feel better. She was talking to me that she's telling me that she was sick, and
Oh.
congratulations to Heather McDonald. One of the Heathers is engaged now, I saw that.
Oh,
So I don't know if you know if you met Heather McDonald. It's not the.
it's not the Heather of
It's a different. There's more than one Heather. It's hard to keep up
There's
with
more
the
than
Heathers.
Heathers. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. It's Heather's. You know.
It's Heathers. I know. Are you Heather number 2 or 1? Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Got to let you know, guys. I do. No, I actually, believe it or not, I do appreciate this,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate the time and the opportunity to do this. It's hard to talk about football this time of the year because there's just not a lot going on.
Yep. There's not a lot
Yeah.
going on until spring football, baby. Show
Yeah.
respect to spring football. Spring football is real
The combine
football.
will be next week. I think it's the 23rd through March 2nd. So you got that happening. We'll see what the rumors. That's kind of like when trades and free agency and all that stuff starts kind of coming about. So I truly believe the organization has a plan on what they're going to do.
Yes.
But like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Exactly.
There's truth
Exactly.
to that. So guys, like I think there's a plan. Let's see what they do. That me, you know how I am. Let's see what they do before we freak out. Can we do that? Can we just like wait?
And before you tweet, check your sources. Google, check, don't. If people you trust, Adam Schefter, James Larson when it comes to UFL News, United Football Media when it comes to spring football, you check your sources before because most of the time it's BS. It's BS. They're just people are desperate for clicks and likes and shares and it's a desperate time of year, guys, when it comes to football. It's
Oh,
desperate.
it's people are trying to get their clicks. They're trying to get their reactions, which is fine. Just got to understand what you're dealing with. So appreciate each and every one of you. Is there anything else you want to say, Posh, before we wrap it up?
Follow me for all spring football media. We'll get through this football withdrawal time. It's going to be great, guys, to get through it. We're going to
talking.
have some
Just keep
combine
talking.
news. Yep, combine news. We're going to have some combine news. It's going to be awesome, but we'll get through it.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We appreciate everything. Flex, thanks for the posts. Thanks for the likes.
Thank you,
Thanks for the
Verica.
shares.
Thank you, Verica, for the like.
Comments.
Retweet. Retweet us, repost, share us on Facebook.
Exactly.
Get through that AI slop of Facebook. Share us on Facebook.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
I am real. 10 fingers. No AI slop here. See?